Right guys, we are out here with the Cyrusher XF650. This electric fat bike is an absolute beast. Before we jump into the video, a bit of housekeeping. Cyrusher did send me this bike for free to review, but this is a totally honest review. They have no input and they don't get to see the video before it's published. Also, if you're new to the channel, we've got lots of more e-bikes en route, so stay tuned. Make sure you press that subscribe button, press the bell so you don't miss any future uploads, and give this video a like if you get some value from it. It really does help me and the channel grow. Okay, that's enough talking, let's get riding. Oh, it's a bit windy. Can you hear me? It's sunny. One of the few days that it's sunny in the UK. Can you believe it? We are here with the Cyrusher XF650. This bike, honestly, it's an absolute beast. Let's take a look at some of the headline features. The bike has a 1000 watt peak power motor, which means that its peak power is 1000 watts. It doesn't always go at 1000 watts, but its peak power is the 1000 watts. It's got a 50-mile range. Now, I've done 38 miles according to the odometer this morning, and I still had plenty of battery left. I had about 2 or 3 bars. Now, the battery indicator does go down when you're going uphill because you're using that juice, but when you are cruising along on the flat, the bars sort of creep back up. So don't get battery anxiety. It will last the 50 miles. I've done 38 on it with ease this morning. The top speed they claim is 26 miles an hour, and I can tell you that I've done throttle only faster than that. I'm not going to tell you how fast. It's just faster than 26. Like I said, in the box you've got that 48 volt 13 amp battery. It's good for 800 charges. IP68 waterproof, so you can go out in the rain in this thing with complete confidence. 80 Newton meter max torque, and I'm telling you now, it really does. Throttle only as well, or if you're just doing half a revolution, it takes off. It really does give a kick. You've got to be careful if you've got it in the max pedal assist mode, because it will take off. Make sure you hold it on, because the torque is immense. From a standstill. Ready? 3.7 inch display is nice. I'd prefer it to be just a little bit brighter so I can see it a little bit easier, but it is okay. And it's got up to 5 pedal assist modes. It comes out of the box with the 3, and obviously you can go into the settings and change it to your liking. So there's the headline features. That's what you're buying this bike for. The punch, the torque, the wattage, the range, the actual size, these fat tyres that it's got as well are absolutely fantastic. You're not going to be disappointed with the XF650. So as you can tell, I'm recording this video at different times, and I've ridden it for a couple of times now, and there's just a few things that I really wanted to touch on, because if you're looking for an electric bike, you may be looking at the name brands like Giant Trek or people like that, but those ones with the crank motors especially can be upwards of like £2,000, £3,000, £4,000. This one priced at $15.99 is exceptional quality for what you're paying. Now, there's a couple of things that I really like, and one is the size of the bike. If you're a bigger bloke, if you're a bigger person, then this is going to be perfect for you, because it's so big. It just feels so solid on the road. It's quite tall. I had a few problems ducking under some tree branches because it is quite high off the ground, and the handlebars are quite wide. The tyres are just amazing. This fat tyre bike is the first time I have ridden a fat tyre bike. Not only is it the first time I've ridden an electric fat tyre bike, the tyres just make you feel really invincible. They cover the ground fast, they soak up any bumps and rocks or anything like that. They just feel really, really nice. They're not name brand ones, but I think some of the bikes that Cyrusher do send out come with Kenda tyres, so that would be better. But these performed brilliantly over the last few times I've taken this bike out. Just so good. The finishing kit is mixed. Now, what I mean by that is that the fenders, I'd probably take the fenders off. They do the job, but they're a little bit plasticky. I'm not sure if I need that pannier rack at the back. I might take it off, I might try and get some bags. It depends what you're going to be doing with the bike and what you're using it for. The light and horn is just standard, it's very loud. The light is really good actually for just a standard light, but it is very good. The brake levers and the brake grips are not the best, but they are what you'd expect for this sort of price. There are many things that is good quality with this bike though, like the seat, the saddle is exceptional, very, very comfortable, quite wide, so it just covers all of your bottom area, and it soaks up all the bumps. It's got that little bit of suspension, so no matter what you go over, if you're sitting down the saddle, it's really comfortable. The suspension is surprisingly good. It's the same brand as the battery, which is another thing I really like about this bike, but it's quite soft, but it doesn't bottom out. I haven't had it bottom out at all. It's not going all the way down and making a bang. It's soaked up and done a really good job over the massive jumps I was going over today. The battery as well is the same brand, and it feels good quality. It's waterproof, IP65. It's not overly heavy, not overly big. It fits in the frame very, very nicely. Slots in like a camera battery would. Very nice. So there's a lot of good things about this bike, a lot of things I'd recommend. Of course, it's a cheaper brand, so there are going to be things that aren't as good as other bikes of a higher price, but for what you're paying, it's exceptional. So to finish the video off, Cyrusher, great company. Like I said, not sponsored. They did send me the bike for free, but they've got no input whatsoever in this video. These are my opinions from riding this bike nearly 100 miles at this point. I really, really like it. It's an absolute beast. You feel very indestructible on it, which you've got to be careful because it can take you away. That torque is immense. The build quality is very good. For the price, it's sort of a mid-range electric bike. Those fat tyres just roll over anything. You can crush any hills. The overall experience is really, it's hard to explain. It's really exciting. I don't think I can see myself going back to a normal mountain bike after riding electric bikes, especially this fat tyre bike. You just feel invincible when you're riding it. The company itself have good customer service. They've been really good with me, communicating very well, emails, and they've been trading since 2015 in the UK here. They've got a good customer base, they've got good customer service, and there's a 2-year warranty on these bikes as well. They also do payment plans. If you want to pay over installments, you can do that. I will link all the details in the description, like I said, down below, and that is an affiliate link. That's the only way I do make any money off this. If you buy through that, it doesn't cost you anymore, but it helps this channel grow and helps me get more e-bikes from other companies to tell you about. So yeah, go check it out if you want to. Really impressed. For the money, I think it's well worth it, and it's way better than other e-bikes I've tested in the past. It is double the price of the bikes that I've tested as well. For $15.99, I don't think you can go wrong. If you're looking for a pedal assisted bike, a electric bike to go off-road and go through parks and take away camping or take away travelling, explore the country, this thing is going to crush anything that you throw at it.